Hey folks, Mike and McGee here. In today's video, we're going to get out here and do something I have never done since I had a tractor, and that is work my corn up before it comes up. I'm behind the 8-ball on this stuff because I plowed it a month before I tilled it and planted it. Why are you behind the 8-ball, Mr. McGee? I have got morning glories that started coming up before I tilled, and just because you till don't mean they're dead. And I have even more coming up. Ever since I planted this 5 days ago, it has rained almost every day, sometimes multiple times a day, including today. I know it looks sunny, but we had big rain this morning. And you say, McGee, how can you get out there? Look at that. It is not that bad. This ground was dry as a chip, and down in deep it's not, because we had rain prior to that week of dryness, but it was dry right here. This is Mr. Morning Glory. Once that root gets established, you can't get him cultivated out with these cultivators. He's going to still be there, and then he's going to go up that corn and go all the way to the top, and then he's going to jump over to the next one, run around, and oh man, what a mess, what a mess. The only way to get back on top of this game is to cultivate it now. And if I wait, say 2 days and the corn's up about that high, then I have to go so terribly slow to be careful not to cover up those little plants. If I do it before it comes up, it'll just come right through the dirt that I plow over it, and which is gonna happen, and it'll be good for it, because there are weeds in that row with the corn I planted, and they'll get covered up and they won't come on through. But that means I got to get with it. If I do it now, I can do it in probably a third of the time that it'll take me, maybe a fourth of the time if I would wait till the corn came up. So, and I say, since I've had a tractor, I haven't done it this way. If I was using a team of horses, I would use a spike tooth harrow and just go back and forth crossways, not with the rows. But I can see where I planted them, and so I'm going to go just as if I was cultivating corn, and keep that right in the center. I'm gonna lay it on it, and I'm gonna do it now because I got a lot to do, a little time to do it. Let's go. field's done over there. Now I did not do the field in the potato patch that I plowed, tilled, and planted in the same day because it doesn't have the weed problems that these do. These got plowed earlier. This particular field is super bad with morning glory, and I have to fight it extra hard. And not only that, but cocoa burrs. So I have to really fight this one hard. And so I think I'm getting a pretty good jump on it. Let's do it. All right, we got it knocked out. As you can see, it did a swell job. Even though it rained just about every day, we've got the dirt works. Now you can pack it. If you want to pack it, you can pack you a ball, but that doesn't matter. In this soil type, you can get in pretty early, and since I plowed it and turned it over, that makes where the water can just get away and go down in there a lot deeper. And that helps a lot in this situation if you need to cultivate. Now what I did was I hit it pretty fast because I didn't have to worry about the corn coming up. And that allowed me to cover the weeds over a lot better. So I am tickled. And if you have not raised a lot of corn, you may not know really what just happened here. I just cracked the code. This is the cracked code for how to raise easy corn, even if you're behind the 8-ball and you got weeds already rooting and getting a good rootstock in your soil. All I've got to do now, with the weather's help of course, I've got to cultivate it every time I can before it gets too tall to cultivate, meaning the tractor will push the corn over. I can't do it after that. But once it hits that stage, it grows fast and furious, and it literally shades out the weeds. So you've got a certain amount of time. You can't just put it off and think, oh, I'll get it next month. You know, you can't. So that's part of being a proactive, self-sufficient farmer. No, we ain't farmers, we're homesteaders. But anyway, get out there and grow you some corn, keep the weeds out. You'll have a good clean field to work in when it comes time to pick. But that's all I've got for you today. We hope you have a great day. We'll see you on the next video.